Buckle up because the transfer market is heating up, and we have massive news coming out of Italy regarding a potential blockbuster move. Alisson Becker has officially given his stamp of approval for a move to Juventus this summer. Reports indicate the Brazilian goalkeeper has already agreed to a 2-year contract with an option for a third, setting the stage for a reunion with manager Luciano Spalletti as they look to shore up the squad with a true veteran winner.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLume 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
The action on the pitch is just as intense as the transfer rumors as we look ahead to a massive showdown in Serie A. Juventus is gearing up to face off against AC Milan this Sunday, April 26. You are not going to want to miss this clash between two of the league top scorers, as Kenan Yildiz leads the charge for Juventus, while Rafael Leo aims to strike for AC Milan in a match you can catch streaming live on Paramount+. The spotlight also shines bright on the women game this week as we turn our attention to Serie A women. Fans are eagerly anticipating the highly anticipated matchup between Juventus FC and Roma. It is a critical fixture that has everyone talking as both clubs prepare to battle for dominance on the pitch. Wrapping things up with more on the Alisson Becker saga, credible reports from Matteo Morto confirm that personal terms are now settled between the star keeper and Juventus. While Liverpool FC has already secured an extension for him through 2027, the speculation of a €15 million transfer fee continues to grow as the summer window approaches. Make sure you're staying in the loop with all these updates by hitting that subscribe button and ringing the bell to never miss a beat. Imagine this. One of the world's most iconic goalkeepers reuniting with his former mentor for a massive Serie A comeback. That is exactly what is brewing in Turin right now. Juventus is on the hunt for a new number one, and they have set their sights on none other than Liverpool's Alisson Becker. If you have been keeping tabs on Juve recently, you know the Michel Di Gregorio experiment hasn't exactly gone to plan, and the club is desperate to inject some serious, title-winning pedigree back into that dressing room. Here is the kicker. According to reports from Alfredo Petala, this is moving from a pipe dream to a real possibility. Alisson has reportedly given the green light for a move to Italy and has even hashed out a preliminary 2-year deal with an option for a third. It is a classic case of a manager looking to his past to secure his future. We are talking about a reunion with Luciano Spalletti, the man who helped shape Alisson during their days together at Roma before he became a household name at Anfield. Now, I know what you are thinking. Is this actually realistic? Alisson's contract at Liverpool runs until 2027, so it is not going to be a simple handshake deal. But the hunger is clearly there. Spalletti is craving a veteran presence between the sticks, someone who has survived the gauntlet of the Premier League and lifted the Champions League trophy. That is the kind of leadership Juventus has been missing since the Wojciech-Szczesny era ended. It is crazy to look back, but there was actually a moment a decade ago when Alisson could have landed in Turin as a young prospect. Instead, we got the version of him that conquered Europe, and now we might finally see that loop close. Is this the blockbuster signing that finally puts Juventus back on top of the Serie A mountain, or is this a gamble on a player moving into his mid-30s? Drop a comment below, and let me know if you think Alisson is the missing piece for this Juve side. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more transfer updates, because if this deal goes through, it will be the most talked about move of the summer. Sometimes, the best way to move forward is to bring back the ghosts of your greatest successes. Get ready for a massive clash in Serie A, because this Sunday, April 26th, we're witnessing a heavyweight battle that you simply cannot afford to miss. We are talking about AC Milan facing off against Juventus, and honestly, the stakes couldn't be higher. This isn't just about the league table, it's about individual brilliance. Keep your eyes locked on Kenan Yildiz, who is currently sitting at 5th in the scoring charts, and AC Milan's own sensation, Rafael Leo. Watching these two superstars go head-to-head is the kind of drama that reminds us why we fell in love with football in the first place. Coming off a clinical 2-0 victory against Bologna, Juventus is looking incredibly sharp and confident. They controlled the tempo and dictated the play throughout that entire match. On the flip side, AC Milan is coming off a scrappy 1-0 win over Hellas Verona. It wasn't the prettiest performance. They were actually outshot 12-6, but they proved they have the resilience to grind out a result when things get tough. That resilience is exactly what they'll need against a powerhouse like Juve. So, how do you catch the action? You can stream the entire match live on Paramount+. If you're a fan of high-octane Italian football, head over to the platform to secure your access. Let me know in the comments, who are you backing to take all 3 points this weekend? Don't forget to hit that like button if you're ready for kickoff. After all, in a league as competitive as Serie A, every single point is a battle for glory. Ever wondered where to catch the absolute peak of Italian women's football? Well, get ready, because we are looking at a clash that defines the very heart of the Serie A feminile. We are talking about Juventus versus Roma, a fixture that has become synonymous with high-stakes drama and top-tier tactical battles. If you are trying to figure out where to tune in for this massive showdown, you have landed in the right place. On April 23, 2026, these two titans are set to go head-to-head, and trust me, you do not want to miss a single minute of the action. Whether you are a die-hard Bianconeri supporter or you bleed Giallorossi red, catching this match is essential for anyone following the women's game. Your best bet for streaming the encounter is to head over to the OneFootball app or their official website. They have been doing a fantastic job bringing this league to a global audience, making it easier than ever to follow the title race from anywhere in the world. It is a brilliant time to be a fan, as the quality on display just keeps climbing higher every single season. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to keep up with all the latest updates, scores, and tactical breakdowns from the league. After all, the beautiful game is best enjoyed when you are right in the thick of the action. So pull up a chair, grab your scarf, and prepare yourself for 90 minutes of pure, unadulterated passion on the pitch. Is the era of the holy goalie at Anfield coming to a premature end? Grab your popcorn, because the rumor mill is officially spinning out of control. Word coming down from the reliable Matteo Morto of Marca is that Alisson Becker has reportedly agreed to personal terms with Juventus. Now, I know what you're thinking. Didn't Liverpool just trigger an extension to keep him through 2027? They did, but in football, a contract is often just a suggestion rather than a cage. What's truly wild is that outlets like Tutto Sport are floating a transfer fee of around £13 million. For a world-class keeper of Alisson's caliber, that feels like pocket change in today's market. We have to be realistic here, though. Alisson has always been vocal about his dream to return to international in Brazil, and while this Juventus link might be jumping the gun on that timeline, it makes a certain kind of sense. We've seen his body endure some brutal knocks over the last few seasons, and let's be honest, the Premier League is a meat grinder. A move to Serie A would offer a slightly lower physical intensity, which might be exactly what he needs to prolong his career. But here is the rub. Does Juventus really offer a better environment for him? They are still competing at the highest level in the Champions League, so it's not exactly a vacation. The silver lining for us Reds is that the club already played their cards right by securing Georgi Mamardashvili. Liverpool isn't getting caught napping on this one. Still, I can't help but hope we get at least one more season of Ali between those sticks. He's been the backbone of this team's most successful era in years. What do you think? Is it time to cash in and transition to the next generation, or should we be fighting tooth and nail to keep Alisson at Anfield? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, hit that subscribe button, and remember, in football, until the ink is dry, everything is just noise. But sometimes, that noise tells a story we aren't ready to hear.